My Imperium is insignificant. How's yours so much higher? I have a city! What year does this run to? Like 450? 440? Like every turn is one season. So there are 4 turns per year. And I know that Attila appears in 420? I want to say. Like, Attila hasn't actually appeared yet. That's the scary thing. Everything goes to hell and Attila's like, yeah, I'm not there yet. Things are only going to get worse.
So I've got the town and now I have to repair it, like in...
Yeah, so you need to convert it to a Gothic... Well, you may not need to, because your bonus is you can work with Roman stuff. So I don't know exactly how it's going to work for you. But if you hover over the building itself... Well, actually, if there's... Hang on. I can run you through this a little better. If there's an exclamation mark in the top right corner of the building, that means it's the wrong type, and it will be far less effective if giving you any bonuses at all. So you need to convert that, and if you click on it... Oh no, just hover over it, and then there'll be a set of things you can do to it. And one of them is convert. And then that will show you what it can convert to and how much it will cost you to do.
8,200.
Yeah, and your conversion is cheaper because you're an Ostrogoth.
But if I just repair it, I get food consumption minus 10 wealth, 150 from subsistence.
Subsistence, yeah.
Subsistence. Road development 5. Provides garrison. And I can recruit Germanic levy and border guards.
Yeah, see the Limitai border guards, they are the Roman unit. And they're,
okay,
for this era, fairly strong.
And that's basically because I can use those units, and if I repair it, I don't really get a penalty, it looks like.
No, it's just that the garrison will be a lot smaller. Like, what is your garrison if you repair
it? One scout, Equites, 1 Germanic levy, 1 cohort, 1 Lamitai bodyguard, and 1 Sagittari.
Really? Crikey. And if you convert it?
I don't know.
If you click convert, then it will show what it will convert to above it.
2 Germanic levy, 1 cohort, 1 Germanic bow, and 1 Germanic brigand.
Huh, interesting. So if you don't convert, then yes, you actually get a big garrison. I only get 1 guy as my garrison if I don't convert, and then if I convert I get like 5. But it looks like you are going to be a hell of a lot harder to take out than I am. So I'll be a lot better as a roving horde than you.
And the recruitment is the same, and the income is the same.
Okay. So yeah, you just get more troops if you convert.
Oh, and if I don't convert, my road development is faster. Oh, it's more. Road development 5 instead of 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's just the quality of roads in that area.
Yeah, but it will cost me 10 food per turn. It looks like.
I think that's always true. Actually, no. You're right. It's not.
Convert is none, and if I don't convert, it's minus 10.
Yeah, the Roman settlements, just because they tend to be more urbanized, have a higher food usage. They rely more on outlying farms.
Which you can build. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to repair this one. Okay, my other units.
And very often, and this is really weird, but you'll need to repair before you can convert. Just FYI.
I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to raid stance.
And growth works the same way in this, but it is much, much slower. And building upgrades are heavily dependent on technology rather than just money. You need to go through your tech tree to actually unlock most of the buildings. I wonder if Mordred will ever do Mio and Taxes multiplayer. Probably not, because I think it will be too complicated for most people. And I kind of like having players. But we are doing an EU4 just regular multiplayer, which is open to the community. We play that every Sunday. So if you want to come up against the might of England, which is played by yours truly, join us. And the details for that, by the way, will be in Discord, so if you do wish to do that, then go check out our Discord, which is now linked.
So yeah, I want to raid, but I could take the city, so why not?
I mean, raiding is going to be a serious source of income in this. Well, raiding and sacking especially. And it's an excellent way of making money against Western Rome's, just sack them, but just don't do it too often because they need time to repair.
Yeah, also this gives me levels for my generals.
Mm-hmm.
Which is always good.
And some factions, though I don't think we do, get big bonuses to sacking and raiding. I think that's more of a Norse thing. And Huns, I think, do. And the Vandals do. So Romeo and Taxes multiplayer with 30 players last weekend. Yeah, but that's probably with a much larger Discord. Much larger community.
Your turn.
Cool.
Oh, what?
Ready for
Oh,
battle.
governors.
Yeah. So if you press the big button in the bottom center of your map, or your UI,
Yeah.
that'll give you like a faction overview. And then in the top right above offices will be governors, and then you can assign governors from there. You have your main family tree, which some of whom you can assign, so you can assign like your king to be a governor or one of your sons. Or you can go on the left-hand side, that's people not of your house. Generally, you want to have people of your house active first, because you want influence from them. And then that'll tie into the Dominion and Control, which is at the top of that. And then your Dominion and Control ties into what your power is. And power is different from Imperium. Power is like your family dominance over your country. And if that goes too low, civil wars will happen.
Okay.
That's kind of complicated. I mean, if you just hover over Dominion and Control, like outside of your turn, it will tell you exactly how it works and what you need to do for that. And then the average of Dominion and Control equals your power. And actually, the more power you get, like if you're too powerful, it has big penalties. So you actually kind of want to balance that.
Ah, yeah, I see. Okay. Your turn.
Cool.
Oh, issue an edict.
Yeah, that works just like Warhammer.
But I don't have...
You need a governor
province.
to do the edict. And governors is basically just like garrisoning a character in that city. So be aware if you make your king a governor and that city is lost, your king is dead too. Because he will actually appear in the battle as a bodyguard unit. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Characters in this aren't just one guy as a hero or a lord. They're actually part of a bigger unit, which is a bodyguard. And if units of that bodyguard start to die, there is a chance that your general will die. Any focus on diplomacy with these factions? Not initially. I think it's mostly about who you're attacking and who you're not attacking. But once you become settled and you start worrying about trade, then yeah, you become like a legit settled faction. With diplomacy, allies and enemies and all that stuff around you. Like, I am a little bit concerned about the fact that I'm at war with Eastern Rome, and Eastern Rome could easily just decide, you know what, you need to die, and just send 3 or 4 stacks against me and just wipe me. Which is why I'm kind of trying to split my armies up a bit. So if I do lose my city and the garrisoning army, I have my other one who can just become a horde again and just run away. And I could also start new armies.
Thirsty for battle.
Oh, is it my turn? Huh.
Yeah.
Order.
Sorry.
Didn't actually tell me. Scoopy's been... Wait, why can't I leave? Oh, that's This annoying bug.
We take the settlement for the tribe!
Auto resolve. Protective, because I don't want to lose too much. If you don't leave, like, the city radius on your turn, then you'll have to fight it again. That's a bug.
Oh, so it's actually good moved away.
Yes.
For the tribe!
Because I will now need to do that myself. What I really want to do is move you back to there. And send you up this way.
Warriors all! I want hourly patrols. Get to it, men!
Because you need to replenish there, Ulrich.
Thirsty for battle. Warriors all!
Okay. Otherwise, I'm still waiting for money. I'm so tempted to upgrade these gold mines. It'll
Just to get
cost a
money.
lot. Yeah. It'll cost a lot, but my income per turn will go from 600 to 1,200 from that building alone.
Wait. Your income is only 600?
From one building.
Oh, from one building.
Yeah, gold mines are kind of valuable. Hint in the name. Gold. I'm just not convinced I can hold on to this place. No, I'm not going to do it. I think I do need to take out Serdica or Thessalonica so I have some walls that I can defend. As much as I like having the gold mine, it is a little bit open. And also I can't see enemies coming from very far away. The other thing I could do is just become so much of a scourge to Eastern Rome that they want to peace out. Like, do enough damage and they probably will.
It's just be a nuisance.
Ready for orders.
Ooh, mercenaries available.
Yeah, mercenaries are very useful. Less so actually for us than Western Rome, who get big bonuses with mercenaries. But yes, then they're just like Regiments of Renown in the other game, except they don't start maximum level, they don't have special abilities, but it allows you to get access to a lot of different units.
I can't recruit any units.
No, they become available over time.
Oh, I can get Gothic Falksmen and Gothic Pikemen, which
Yeah.
is probably rubbish.
Pikemen aren't, actually, because of their pike formation. If you have them set up properly, they are very difficult to kill, unless you have archers, in which case they're squishy.
Probably don't need them yet.
The Falkmen, I'm not sure. Basically, anything axeman against Rome is amazing. So anyone with a axe symbol will be really effective against them. Because axes tear through heavy armor, and all of Rome's units are heavy armor. And archers will also be not hugely effective against Rome.
Basically, I'm going ham.
Mhm.
Just because Gun has. Those settlements are so tiny.
At the moment, they'll grow.
At the moment, yeah. So I have to do damage while I can.
And also Rome, I think, is the only one that can actually build garrison buildings. And if you start seeing those appear, then it's time to get worried, because they will significantly increase the number of men you're fighting against. But we really are like on the frontiers here, so the fights will be easier initially, unless they choose to actually try and guard their frontiers, in which case you'll start seeing their armies appear and garrisons, and it will get a lot more difficult. But then again, they're under attack from every single direction, so chances are you'll see an army come storming in, kill everything in the area for a while, and then go zooming off somewhere else, and then it ebbs and flows, the possibilities in a particular region. So you'll meet resistance for a while, then that resistance will disappear, and then that kind of gives you a chance to push in again. Is this online or all the factions being played by people or CPUs? Just the Ostrogoths and the Visigoths, so me and Bussie. Everything else is AI. If you liberate a Roman city, what happens to it? I think it just goes back to Rome. I think it will actually tell you, if you hover over the liberation button, who it goes to. Because sometimes it's possible to awaken new factions. So what was happening to me very frequently... In fact, case in point, when the Picts or the Jutes, I forget who it was, attacked me in Britain, they resurrected Britain faction, or they created the British faction. They're not there at the start of the game, so it's basically Roman Britain. Which unfortunately is a little bit of a missed opportunity on Attila's side, because they could have made those factions really quite interesting, but they're not, they're just reskin Rome. But being able to mix like Celts with Roman units would have been kind of cool. Though they can recruit Celtic mercenaries. So what are you up to?
Building stuff.
Cool. Yeah, it can take a while to go through and see exactly everything that's possible.
Yeah. And I just noticed I'm minus 11 in food surplus, so... I need to build farms, fields, stuff, things. Yeah, so next turn it should be fine again. And don't spend all the money, your turn.
Yeah, money is kind of important.
I noticed already.
The money is always kind of important.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll get it this far as fast as in Warhammer 2.
No, no,
Not as
definitely
easily.
don't.
So it's good to hold a bank. Keep a bank, just in case.
Ready for orders.
Oh, damn it, it's happened again. I'm stuck in Scoopy.
None will escape.
I don't actually want to keep sacking this place because I want to give them a chance to recover. Quite an annoying bug, that one. Right, so if I liberated this, this would become Dacia, for example.
Warriors all.
Scoopy and Veramium? It is. So because it's capital, so I could take over these three, and then I would actually have quite a nice little province here. And it is so far on the outskirts of Eastern Rome and Western Rome that it's actually kind of likely I'd
Ready
survive.
for battle.
Maybe we come back for you.
Laying siege to
Poor
their
Romans, not their
hovels.
day. Yeah.
We take this settlement for the tribe. Warriors all.
Not making an
Ready
amazing
for
amount of money,
battle.
but I'm getting a lot of experience from this. And also becoming really quite good at
For
raiding
the
stuff.
tribe.
You know what? I'm tempted to take over Serdica. I want those walls. Might do that next time.
Move out. Ready for further orders.
Hopefully they've had a chance to repair everything. Not really, no. Also, the other thing was to look if I can convert. Pretty sure yes. Yes, I could. Convert to Greek Christianity. Which would make holding this area far easier. I don't think there's any downside to conversion. Religious differences are costing me a lot. Is this whole area Greek Christian? Yes. Yes. It's mostly Greco-Roman pagan. Ah! I might actually do it. I might become Greco-Roman pagan. Just to mock my Western Roman Empire game. Sideric, are you? Yeah, you're the governor. Tax rate and zeal. Greco-Roman Gothic, exactly.
You are honorable, worthy, and
go
strong.
So the Visigoths, who in real life took Spain, seem happy to take Greece in this game. It was a slow process moving across. I mean, the Visigoths were active here for quite a long time before moving across to Spain. I think Alaric was one of the ones who burnt Rome as well. But yeah, we're called a migrator for a reason, because we do migrate slowly across the map. Especially as the Ice Age comes in, makes everything else less fertile. In that case, Thessalonica gives a huge boost to Greco-Roman paganism. Yeah, basically everything except for the gold mine does. But I want the gold mine because it's a gold mine.
Wait, did they just take the city?
Who? The sacrificers? No. So they're a migrator like us. That's what the myth wheel next to the, or above their icon means, or above the crest.
Oh, they have a settlement over there.
Yeah, they've just
Oh, okay, yeah.
built the tent settlement. What is that called? Encamped. They have encamped. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Which gives them income from all buildings, means horde growth goes up, integrity. It might actually give you bonuses for having like extra population. Or penalties because they're eating all your stuff. Not sure. There are some who settle what we call Tunisia these days. I think those were the Vandals. Wow, this place is pissed. Those religious differences are really quite significant. Yeah, we're definitely going to be very, what would be the word? Fluid about our religion.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
I do want to keep occupying and going that way.
Depends
Not
if you
really.
can hold it.
Yeah. I think I can. I think I actually can.
Yeah, Imperator Rome looks great. And it's Paradox and it's being helmed by Johann, so I basically have absolutely no compulsions about what they're going to do with that whatsoever. Johann was the lead designer of E4. And 3. And 2. And 1.